And the day came to pass, and there was a country where there were enormous riches. They were all rich, only their behavior was quite disturbing, because by them, everything went according to wealth. Everyone's status and honor was only according to his wealth. It was determined by them that whoever had a certain amount of money, thousands or 10,000s, attained one status, and whoever had such and such an amount of money attains another status. Similarly, all the hierarchy by them was all according to the money each person had. And he who had so many thousands and 10,000s, as was determined there by them, is already a king. And similarly, they had flags, that whoever had so much money is in this banner, and deserves status and honor in that flag, and whoever has so much money is in another flag, and deserves the status in that pennant, all according to his money. So it was determined for everyone how much money he should have in order to have the status in this flag, and how much money he should have in order to already be in another flag and have there some kind of status and honor. And so every man's honor and all of his status was all only according to how much money he had, as had been determined by them for every status and honor, how much money he needed to have. And similarly, it was determined by them, if he has only so much money, he is a plain human, whereas if he has yet less, he is already no man at all, just a beast or bird. In other words, it's just a beast that looks like a human. So they had beasts and birds. That is, if he has a little money, it's a lion, it's a human lion. But if he has that little money, it's a mere bird. And similarly, they had other beasts and birds. For someone who has little money is no man at all by them, just a beast or a bird, because the main object for them was money, and the status and honor of everyone was according to his money. It was heard in the world that there is such a country. The prayer leader made a very big sigh over this, and would say, and he said, "Who knows how far they can stray through this?" Some men from his people were present, and they did not ask his opinion at all, and they picked up and went to that country to get them out of it, because they, the people of the prayer leader, the Baal Tefillah, had great pity on that country which was so led astray in the desire of money, and especially since the prayer leader had said that they could go further astray. Therefore, these people of the prayer leader went to that country. Perhaps they could bring them out of their nonsense. They entered the country, and they approached one of them, who was apparently a person of low status, whom they call a beast, and they began to talk with him that truthfully money is not a purpose at all, and the main purpose is only to serve Hashem, and so forth. But he did not listen to them at all, because it was already rooted in their thinking that the main thing is only money. And likewise, they chatted with another, and he too did not listen. And they wanted to talk with him more, but he replied, "I have no more time to talk with you." They asked him, "Why?" He replied, "Because we all must leave the country to go to another country, for we have seen that the main goal is only money. Therefore, it is set by us that we must go to such a country where they make money." In other words, there is a kind of earth from which they make gold and silver. Therefore, we must all go now to that country. So it was also settled by them that they wanted to have stars and constellations too. That is, whoever has so much and so much money, according to the amount they had determined for it, he should be a star. Because he has so much money, he must have the power of a star, because the star generates the gold, because the fact that there is earth from which gold is made, after all, due to the star that generates such earth from which gold is made. Since this man has so much gold, he must have the power of this star. Therefore, he himself is a star. And likewise, they said they wanted to have constellations, mazalos, too. That is, when someone would have so much and so much money, however they had determined for it, he should be a constellation. And likewise, they made for themselves angels, all according to the amount of money, until they agreed that they should have gods too. That whoever has vast amounts of money, so many and so many thousands and myriads, however much they determined, he would be a god, because since God gives him so much money, he himself is a god. And so they carried out and did everything that was mentioned above.